And the list just keeps on going, guys. It does not stop, okay? So if you do want to read all of it, I will leave a link in the description below, but I'm just going to kind of read the majority of it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today, as you can see by the title of this video, Build 8 has been released for 1.2, which is awesome. So that is, released for Xbox One, Android, and also Windows 10, which is the beta testers. No iOS yet because the full release is not out yet. But hopefully that is, kind of soon. But in this build, we do have a bunch of bug fixes. I mean, a ton. The list just keeps on going, and it just does not stop. And we also have some new tweaks as well, which I'm going to go over in today's video. So, if you guys enjoy, definitely go ahead and drop a like. So, let's go ahead and get into this right now. So, the first tweak says, it is now much easier to see underwater after drinking a potion of water breathing and potion of night vision. So that's actually really awesome. And the next one says, rebalanced most of the game's sound effects and music, such as rain being much quieter. And the lucky last one says, added sound effects for placing Eyes of Ender into the portal frames and opening the end portal. So that is all the tweaks. Now for the bug fixes, I do not think you guys are ready for this. I'm going to show like a screenshot on the screen right now of the bug fixes, and it's not even going to fit all on the screen, because the list just keeps on going and it doesn't stop. So the first bug fix says the recipe book can now be toggled off and on when using classic UI. Also, I am still a little bit sick, so I do apologize if my voice does sound a little bit weird, but the next one says optimize chunk generation and rendering, increase performance when launching fireworks that were crafted with a large bore and a trail fireworks star. Redstone components can once again be placed on observer blocks, fix not being able to eat on converted worlds, that was only for Xbox only, fix item duplication in survival mode when using Pocket UI and touch controls, improve performance of redstone circuits, Xbox One only, fix several crashes that occurred when split screen players joined, left the game, or signed out of Xbox Live. So that was a little bit weird, but that was only for Xbox One. So there is actually a few Xbox One bug fixes right here, which I don't think, occurred in Windows 10 and also Android. Also, accepting an invite to a game you are in the process of joining no longer causes a crash. So that would kind of suck, you're just trying to join your friend's world, have some fun, and it's just, you're in the process of joining and then suddenly it just crashes. But that is now fixed in Build 8, so you have nothing to worry if you did kind of suffer that annoying bug. But I did actually forget to mention, in Build 9, they're actually adding coordinates, which is actually going to be very, very awesome. So I cannot wait for that. So that is in the next build. The next one says, crafting with a controller and pressing the Y button will now state that it will craft or not just a full stack. Also, clouds will now render through glass. That actually sounds a little bit weird, but it does now, work fully. Redstone dust will now visually show its proper state when active. It also says right here that spiders that climb towards the ceiling can now attack players. Pressing the X button on the hotbar will now clear the hotbar and not take half of a stack. They also removed an extra how to play icon on the inventory / crafting window. Clicking the how to play icon in creative mode will now bring up information about creative. Also, the GUI scale toggle slider is now correctly aligned in different scales. That was for Android only, so not Windows 10 or Xbox. Fix split screen players sometimes having the same gamertag, skin, and interface. They also improved the performance of the menu background after sitting in the menu after being idle on the title screen. Also, cloning a command block over an existing command block will now properly replace the command. And the list just keeps on going, guys. It does not stop, okay? So if you do want to read all of it, I will leave a link in the description below, but I'm just going to kind of read the majority of it, not just all of it, because we'll be here all day. So the /XP command can once again reduce a player's level by using negative values. Fix chat messages of wrong players sleeping in beds. Maps will now, render properly on worlds imported from Xbox One Edition. After clearing the recipe book search bar with a controller, reopening the recipe book will no longer bring back the previously entered text. They fixed the positions of bows and potions when playing split screen. So I'm just going to read 2 more on this bug fix, and then there's actually a fix from bugs in retail. So I really don't know what that means, but anyways, signed in players that launch the game in offline mode no longer have Steve as the gamer tag and an empty friends tab. So that was for Xbox One only. And the lucky last one, disabling view bobbing while in split screen no longer makes items held in hand not visible. So that was a lot to read, but then it does say down the bottom, fixes from bugs in retail. So it has villagers will now close doors and stop getting themselves attacked by zombies. The proper sound effects will now play after looking directly at an enderman. XP orbs should no longer disappear in blocks, and should be easier for players to collect. Fix the dragon egg not breaking when falling on a torch and breaking anvils. Creepers exploding inside minecarts and boats will not destroy the minecart or boat. Attempting to load a world before signing in will no longer make worlds unable to load. So that is actually pretty much it for build 8. How awesome was that? There is a ton of bug fixes and also some new tweaks. But for build 9, which is obviously the next one, we're gonna get, some coordinates. So that's actually gonna be a lot of fun to play around with. So I'm not too sure when build 9 is gonna be. Maybe like in the next coming days, or maybe even next week. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and drop a like. And also, if you haven't already, updated to build 8, then, definitely go ahead and do so if you haven't already. And, yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. See ya.